What does the empirical formula signify? Well, to be specific, it is the simplest formula that gives the smallest whole number ratio between atoms of different elements present in a compound. Got it? Now, in the previous video, we identified the elements present in a compound and discussed the method to find their percentage composition, right? But for empirical formula, we need to further identify the simplest ratio between those atoms of different elements present in compounds. The general empirical formula of a compound is written as A with X in the subscript and B with Y in the subscript, where X is the number of atoms of an element A and Y is the number of atoms of an element B. So, if I have a molecule, let's say glucose, which has a molecular formula C6H12O6. This indicates 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogen and 6 atoms of oxygen. Once I simplify it, it can be written as CH2O. Am I correct? In the same way, benzene has a molecular formula C6H6, which indicates 6 atoms of carbon and 6 atoms of hydrogen, can be written as CH. This simplified version is simply known as the empirical formula. Do you get it now? Now, there are a few steps that need to be followed before we actually end up constructing the empirical formula of a compound. What are they? Let's discuss them. The first step is to determine the percentage composition, which we already did in the previous video. Remember? The second step is to find the number of moles of each element. This is done by dividing the mass of each element by its atomic mass. The third step involves determining the atomic ratio of each element. To find this, we divide the gram atoms or moles obtained from the second step with the smallest number of moles. If this atomic ratio is simply a whole number, that will be the empirical formula. But if it is not, we will multiply this ratio with a suitable whole number to get a whole number ratio.